Hi Cancerians, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing weekend love and money report or check-in or whatever you want to call it. Just a little reading to see what's going on for the weekend. I know I'm supposed to be doing the monthlies, but just don't feel like it today for whatever reason, okay? So let's see what you guys have going on. I actually wanted to go to bed soon, but I thought I am not going to bed till Cancer's is done, so can't not do Cancer. All right, so we are gonna do love on the top row, finances on the bottom. Let's see what's going on for you guys this weekend. The moon, that's you, Cancer. Judgment, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the moon. Here the moon, he's the deviant moon, and he's just cast a shadow upon the entire town, and they've just become his puppets. He's the puppeteer, and they're his puppets, and it's all about mind control, just not really being able to trust, and just being basically controlled. And there's a word I'm trying to get in my mind that's not coming there. It'll pop in a minute, but it's just about you not being able to move. So I don't know if someone's been controlling you, the situation, or if you've been controlling someone, but it's about just doing things underhanded and controlling and making things come out your way no matter what. So with this being the moon card, I don't know if you, Cancer, is the one that's actually casting the shadow and the spell upon people and hypnotizing them and putting them in that kind of trance-like mind control state where it's, that's manipulation, basically. Okay, and then we have Judgment. This Judgment card is the corpses have come alive and the trumpets blowing. The angel from the sky is blowing their horn, and it's Judgment Day, and they're all begging for redemption and begging for forgiveness for everything, because it's time to face what you've done. So now we have two things. One is about manipulating, and one is about paying the price for what you've done now. So now, Cancer, what is going on? We have the Ten of Swords. This is like being trapped in your thoughts completely and can't get away from them. This guy went in his little hiding spot, his little box, and he tried to hide, and the swords followed him anyways, and they pierced the box, pierced his skin and his flesh and everything. It's just about his thoughts. He couldn't get away from him. So he's probably, maybe you're feeling guilty about something you've done, or maybe someone's done something to you and you just can't seem to get away from it. But don't forget, we just have Judgment right here this week too. So some sort of clarity is being brought on it. Some sort of justice. Judgment isn't the justice card, but when people get their rights wronged kind of thing for everything you've done. It's like Judgment Day. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Wands. This guy's been working really hard. He just doesn't see the end of it, and it's just like becoming his burden. He's just kind of taking a break for a minute. He knows he has to continue the battle, and it's going to be more hard work, and he'll finish it. But right now, he just needs a break, and so he's just stepping back. And so I don't know what is going on here. Like someone is was manipulating and controlling a situation and just having it completely there, one-sided, one way. Then Judgment Day kind of came for it, is coming this weekend or soon, within the next week or so. These are energies. And then it's going to worry the heck out of you, and it's going to be really hard to come out of it. And then the bottom is the Eight of Wands. Wow. So this is so good. Something happens maybe that's... Okay, so the Eight of Wands, this lady, she's like just so frustrated. She hasn't heard, she's just a little old lady alone out in her fields, and she hasn't heard from anyone, seen anybody. She's just lonely, and here's these message wands out in her field, and they're not doing her any good, so she's just angry about them, and she wants them out of her field, and she's going to knock them down. She's made a sickle out of one of the wands, And she's just going to chop them all down, just get them, level them to the ground. But right as she's ready to do her duty, her job that she wants to do, it's not her duty at all, but she's just wanting to, there comes in a bird with a message, and in comes quickly. So it's about fast messages coming in. So here comes a bird with a message for her, stops all the things going on. Stops her from her woe is me, her burdening, I'm going to chop this down, I'm going to do this, and it just turns everything around. So that's the energies for you. Something's happening that's going to turn everything around. You're going to hear something. This actually doesn't have to necessarily be good. Like, the messages don't necessarily need to be good messages. It might be someone calling you out, or you're calling someone out on all this, and this is what starts the whole thing. Because then under this we have the death card, and the death is about the rebirth, and you can't give birth to something until you get rid of the old. So she's going to crush her baby, make room, even though the baby wants to go back in the womb. She's pregnant, and they're all corpses in this just desolate, polluted kind of place. And she just has to crush this baby. Probably can't care for two. I mean, look where they are. What's she going to do about that kid? So she crushes him, makes room for the new. And so something's being crushed, something's being brought down, something's being brought to reality, making room for the new. So, well, Cancer, I don't know what you got going on lately, but if you have done something to someone, you need to make it right. And if someone's done something to you, it looks like it might be being made right. The universe is making it right. Judgment is making it right. So, all right. That's it for that for the weekend. Let's see what your oracle. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. See? So maybe it has been something that's been happening to you and you've been feeling in bondage, or maybe you did something and it's left you in bondage, and the only way to take back control of your life is making it right and doing the right thing by somebody. But either way, you'll know how that resonates. But free yourself from this situation that you're in right now, whichever way it goes. Okay, let's check out what's going on with finances, because that's pretty deep for just the weekend. Okay, this is the Apprentice card. This is learning some skills, new skills, putting them to work, just working really hard and just working on something, a project of some sort. Usually it's something newer that you're just learning. So that is the Eight of Pentacles. Now we have the Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay, the Eight of Swords is about she's feeling trapped. So something, maybe you're working really hard at something, but you're just not seeing how it's going to happen yet. And really, all you need to do is take the blindfold off and realize you can just simply walk right out of whatever situation you're in. You're not trapped at a job. You're not trapped in anything. You can learn something new and free yourself. So I don't know if you're feeling trapped where you are. You want to try something new. You want a promotion, something like that. Oh, and then the Four of Pentacles. So this is about holding your money close to your chest. It's the Miser card. He doesn't share. He's kind of just like, he's out of fear of not having enough. He doesn't have confidence and faith that he'll have enough. So he just doesn't share and just is holding his pentacles. So he's nervous about something. So you need to take this off. I feel like someone got a very similar message earlier. You need to take off your blindfolds, and you'll see that you don't need to hold your money so close to your chest or to your heart, or whatever you want to call it, just to you, not sharing. And then you also have the Ten of Pentacles coming your way, but there's this. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is all about usually happy home foundation, everything, having everything you need to just have a happy foundation, home, life. But here, okay, the Ten of Pentacles, this is the king and his son, and he's teaching them chess, and while they're just sitting talking, he's teaching them the ways and how to be a man, and the moon's out there, and they just they don't see something clearly going on around them. And what they don't see is someone that okay, because this is all his pentacles, this is the inheritance, that's all the money, everything from the king, and so this is about money. And so right here underneath of the table, one of their servants has stolen the king off of the chest, the king chess piece from the table, so there's no way to win. And so you think that you're, and maybe that's why you're holding this. There might be someone that you're dealing with who you think that you can trust, but they're actually secretly trying to keep you from succeeding and winning, and they're sabotaging it. Like, he's not going to let him win the game. There's no way to win either of them. So he's their servant, but he's going to keep them from having joy, or succeeding, I should say. So this is about career. So you're working really hard on something, and you don't really see right now the way that you're going to make a bunch of money, because you feel like someone is maybe sabotaging you along the way, taking what should be yours all the time. Maybe your boss keeps more than he should, maybe a coworker or whatever. Maybe you got into some kind of contract where you didn't expect to have to give away such a large amount, something along that line. And so someone's taking your money from you that shouldn't have any access to it. Okay, and then that's it. We covered it all. So looks like a lesson-filled week. I think you might be in a little bit of a karmic cycle still, so let's wait till we get that wheel going for you guys. We need the Wheel of Fortune card coming really soon, but we're at 10s and 9s and 8, 9s, 10s, so at least you're coming to the end of it. So whatever this was about, I hope it was something that you did, that was done to you, and not that you did to someone else just because you don't want the judgment coming your way. And so you may have had to endure the pain, but at least you're not going to endure the real pain. Okay, Cancer. I hope that you have a great weekend, and whatever it is that you're clearing out, I hope it clears out freely and easily for you, and then next week is awesome. We'll find out. We have readings coming out soon. Talk to you later.